Channel Strong 2.0. We are here in Lansing, Michigan with Ian from Doberman. Let's take our masks off here, Ian, so everybody can understand us and hear us, all that. Ian, why don't you tell the folks at home where you're from, what your business is, what you guys do.
Yeah, so I'm born and raised right here in Lansing, Michigan, and Doberman Technologies is a healthcare-specific IT company. We help medical practices around the Michigan region get themselves compliant and stay safe and secure while they help people stay safe and secure in today's challenging times.
Nice, yeah. And you say challenging times, right? That's what puts us here in this kind of this type of situation. You know, everybody's got screen fatigue. They're sick of the Zoom. Their eyes are hurting. We wanted to do something to kind of get ourselves back out there. So, with what caused all this, let's just talk quickly about, you know, when this all hit, when COVID hit. What were you thinking? How were the plans rolling? And then flash forward to now. What's going on?
So when COVID hit and COVID locked down in that late February, early March region, one of the big things that I paid attention to is what all the industry channel leaders were saying. Folks like Paul Dipple and the rest of the channel really advocated to look at your P&L, look at how you're running the business and adjust your expenses accordingly. And we did that early and we did that rapidly. So we cut every ancillary expense we could. We cut perks, we stopped travel. We worked with our partners to right-size our bills, and because of that, Doberman's gone through the pandemic strong, which has allowed us to be flexible with our clients, allowing different payment terms, reduction of contract values, etc., so that everyone can help weather the storm.
Oh, that's fantastic. And it's, you know, would you say, because you already had a head start with just in the cloud in general, the work from home was a bit easier? Or it's not exactly easy because there's things you have to deal with at home, but would you say that the transition was definitely easier because you already started down that path?
I would definitely say so. So being a cloud-focused organization helped our clients better adjust to work from home. In healthcare, providers were already used to working from home or logging into their systems, having that secure remote access, so it just became a question of scale. And for our non-healthcare clients, we simply use the same techniques and security practices that we do for our healthcare clients. Everyone was already set up to the same standards. Everyone already had VPNs or secure cloud environments to work in. So it was just a matter of flipping a switch and making sure everyone had a laptop.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And then we all know there's a deeper challenge when we have to go back and make sure all that security works.
Yeah.
So with all that, when the pandemic hit, you know, how did it affect you? You were at the office more when it happened, and then you had to work from home. Was there any kind of a flip that happened? Did it, you know, change how you do things at home now that you were there as opposed to in the office?
It did. So it's interesting. I moved into my brand new condo on March 1st, and on March 8th, the world pretty much shut down in Michigan. So I've been in my place for a week. The whole city shut down, the whole town abandoned, and we had a pretty early conversation, and it was determined that I would work from home fairly immediately to keep someone out of the building. By about end of March, we decided to shut the whole practice down. Everyone went home except for our field service guys. They all made a decision to rise together, fall together, so all three of them were working in the office, socially distanced, because it was pretty easy with masks on. And we kept that office closed all the way until end of June. And starting in July, we reopened, and we've been practicing that safe inter-office capability since. But we proved that work from home worked for us, so if we need to scatter again, we can. But thankfully there's been zero infections, zero health scares, and very few close calls in our office since then. And same with our clients, which has been a blessing, really.
Awesome. Well, Ian, I just wanted to thank you for making it out. Good to see your face, man. We see each other quite a bit when we're on the road. Normal situation now, not so much. So I really wanted to thank you for that. I also wanted to thank you for matching more than matching, I wouldn't call it matching. You definitely made a generous donation and took the number of kids we had and multiplied it times the dollar amount and got us to a whole other level where we're going to drop off food and cash. So, Ian, thanks very much. I appreciate that. You've always been a good partner, a good friend, and you got everybody's back, so I really appreciate the extra donation.
Oh yeah, well we're happy to be a part of it, and it was nice to have a bit of normalcy finally in an abnormal world. So it's great to see people's faces and keep doing what you're doing thanks to the Channel Strong team.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Let's put the mask on here. We'll do a quick ear high five, and we will be out.
All right.